Have you ever opened your laptop to just do an hour? Then 40 minutes later, you have rearranged all your tabs, you've replied to an email from, say, 2019, go you, and you've rewritten your to-do lists 3 times because, the fourth one might just save you because that's not procrastination. That is your brain tapping out. Bye-bye. And they're not the same thing. I think, as you can hear, I have been mentally fried and physically sick too. And what I thought would be a good idea was to show you how to work when you're mentally fried without turning it into a whole mega self-esteem demolition project. It's something that I really struggled with before I developed a system to overcome it, which I'm going to share with you now. Because when I'm mentally fried, my brain becomes 2 people. On the one hand, we've got the Cambridge Supervisor, very terse, very demanding, believes suffering builds character, and always mildly disappointed with anything that I've got to offer. And then, of course, there's my inner toddler. All the feelings, completely convinced the document is bullying them, just wants to do a lie-down protest all the time. For instance, evidence, then analysis. I'm not negotiating with you. No. I'm tired in my bones. Okay, let me give you the exact moment when my overwhelm dawned on me. So I was working on something genuinely important. I mean, it always feels genuinely important, doesn't it? You've got your deadline, your pressure, your high stakes. It always does. So I did what any good student should do. I sat down at my laptop, opened it up, opened a new document, and I told myself, right, we are doing this. Come on. 1 hour. Structured, efficient. I don't know how to words. And the weird part was I wasn't even being dramatic. I just could not start. It just felt so crowded in my brain. Like everyone is just talking at once. So I massively spiraled. I stared at the screen. I rewrote a sentence several times over. I opened new tabs, started YouTubing how to write an essay, panic watching all the videos that came up. I felt even worse and then decided basically I just wasn't disciplined enough. Totally beating myself up. And then it dawned on me, hang on, no, I don't like discipline. I'm actually pretty good at applying myself. I was just overloaded. I just didn't have the bandwidth. Being mentally fried is not the same as laziness. And I'm tired of people just saying, oh, stop being lazy. It's brain overload. It's a real thing. Too many open loops, too many half decisions, all the background noise. Focus! One task. I have 17 feelings, but none of them is focus. When your brain is in that state, saying, just push through, come on, doesn't make you any more productive. It just turns everything into a fight. When you're overloaded, effort becomes grind. So you force sentences, you reread endlessly, you rearrange all your headings, open 6 tabs on how to write a dissertation in 1 day or something. I mean, there's lots of videos on that, and I can't imagine any of them work. It just stresses you out even more. As a result, you're not actually working. You're just managing frustration and guilt and self-criticism and all that low-level panic that comes with thinking that actually, maybe you're just incompetent. Try harder. I am trying harder. I'm just failing louder. That is the trap. You start treating brain bandwidth like a moral issue. It's not. It's a capacity issue, and you need a system to fix it, like the one I'm going to share with you in a minute. Because the real issue here is decision density. Basically, the number of micro decisions that you have to make all the time. If anyone here is a parent, you'll completely get that. It's just all the needs constantly, all the decisions multiplied by how many children you have. But that forms the backbone of academic writing. In fact, all those constant micro decisions. What matters? What's the claim here? What's the structure? What's next? And when you're tired or mentally fried, your brain runs out of that capacity. Every question starts to feel like a trick question, or like you have to wade through glue just to get to the answer. Just start with what? What? So the goal when you are fried is simple. Remove decisions. I mean, it doesn't mean that you can just tap out and leave it till later. No. So what do you do? When you're fried, you do not need a new system that you then abandon by Thursday. You need containment. You've just got to keep the work from getting heavier. So you got to contain it. Your first move should be to switch modes, not tasks. Firstly, stop trying to invent brand new arguments out of thin air. That is just going to feel like torture. Switch to reductive work. You know, all that cutting, reordering, highlighting the claim or cleaning up the structure. Because when you're fried, creating is expensive, effort-wise. But editing is way cheaper. It's easier. Produce brilliance. I can move an existing sentence slightly to the left. The second move is to give the task one job. Not work on the dissertation or finish my presentation. That is endless, colossal, mega. Give yourself one clear job that you can finish in 20 minutes. That might be underlining the claim in each paragraph. Write one sentence to answer what each section is doing. Or just check that each paragraph actually links back and answers the question. Or write one sentence takeaway for a slide that you might have done for your presentation. If it can't be done quickly, it's way too big. Move 3 is to externalise thinking aggressively. Messy bullet points, great. Rough outline, love it. Voice note to yourself, it doesn't matter, just get it out there. It doesn't have to be good, it just has to exist. Write the mess down and then we will organise it. Oh, messy on purpose. I gotta rest my voice. Now, if what's really getting you stuck is that specific beginning fog, the whole I can't start paralysis, I've got a video on that. It's all about being stuck at the start and it gives you a way in, so you're not trying to conjure structure out of thin air. Watch that one next. It pairs perfectly with this. And I've also got a freebie worksheet to help with that too. See the link in the description. When you're mentally fried, just don't force it. Please shrink the task until your brain can engage. That is all from me for now. I'll catch you on the next one.
Okay, we can do this. Fine. But it will be ugly. And I need snacks.